Hello Isaac, my name is Jaideep and I'm going to tell you the importance of financial planning, bookkeeping and reporting, and especially in context of Isaac because businesses are not really that much different from Isaac, but thinking that we all want to have fun. So I will try to keep this session of mine into very practical and very simple and very pragmatic. I mean very normal, not some real hardcore Wall Street stuff, but normal, simple example kind of finance session. So what I've done is I've created few sheets and I've drew some stuff because I'm not really good at drawing. So I thought that this can be a good way where I can check my drawing skills. So we begin like this. It's really hot, so I will try to be as fast as possible. It's 41 degrees. Come over. Let's begin like this. Now the first session we have is about the importance of financial management. Well, we all know how important is financial management. Well, if you don't know, I will tell you what is the importance of financial management. First of all, it brings stability. It is the most key element financial management because it include planning, it include SWOT analysis and every process oriented thing. So stability, which is the most important for any organization, is brought through financial planning, and I have shown it in the form of example. A person who is trying to serve, and even though he finds some heavy tides, he's able to manage, he's able to balance because he has done his planning and he has done his again I would refer it to financial planning. You can take it into the reference of this. Then comes uncertainty. Well, a lot of businesses are directed by external and internal environment, and these both things are uncertain, especially the external one. So by financial management we can make sure that we are prepared for uncertainty. Whenever we face it, we know how to get out of it. Here there's a surfer who is surfing and he finds a shark. I don't know how I drew the shark, but please assume it like a shark. And then comes adequacy. Adequacy is one of the most important things because you need adequate funds and adequate planning throughout the tenure, not just in the beginning, not just in the end. So adequacy is really important so that you plan out the whole thing, and financial management helps you in keeping adequacy throughout the tenure of the project or investment. And here's the example. There is a person who wants to surf, but there is no rain, and there's no water, so he's begging for rain. What can he do? So this is the importance of adequacy. Now moving on to the second most important section, and that is bookkeeping. Now here is Mr. X and here is room of Mr. Y. Mr. X is a stable guy. He is really stable and he knows he's very organized and he keeps his bed well, his gym well, his dining table well, his closet well, his refrigerator well, everything is well maintained, as you can see. And here comes our spoiled guy, Mr. Y. Mr. Y is an unstable man and he is quite a lot fun. But look at his room. His shorts are here, his alcohol bottle is here, he sleeps on a different shape in a bed, his blanket is falling down, then his gym is here and his rods are all the way across here. His dining table looks messed up, his fridge is there, his washroom looks open, and he's a badly organized person. Now you keep both of them and keep them in reference to it. Now I will tell you the importance of bookkeeping. Now what I'm trying to say is this person, please assume it that this person is able to keep his room well. So let's assume it as good bookkeeping, and this person has bad bookkeeping or no bookkeeping at all. Now what are the effects of it? Number one, limitation of memory, because humans have limitation of memory. We are not computer kind storage bytes. We don't have that much of memory. Whatever we know, the latest, we are able to remember it, or important things we remember it. Now this person, Mr. X, who is able to manage is okay, but Mr. Y, who is not able to manage things, whenever he says, where's my phone, where's my shirts, and where's my wallet? The same thing in finance. Where are the funds coming from? Which are the debts? And where will the finance come, and when will they come? So all these things come into good bookkeeping. So limitation of memory is one of the main reasons why we need good bookkeeping. Then comes owner and manager. Now owner of the company might be different from the manager. Now in context of ISAC, where manager is VPF and owners are stakeholders, now we all know that these person represent them, so they are accountable to them. So in case there's no proper record maintained and owner cannot have access to what has been happening, he'll just say move out to Mr. Y, and while to Mr. X he will praise them and probably give him a bonus. And then come analysis. Now, bookkeeping can be used absolutely in key analysis and understanding the operations of a organization. If it's run well, like in the case of Mr. Y, he says marry me, and the girl will say, oh yes, for sure, because you can analyze the kind of organization or operation or the person he is as per his bookkeeping, because it stand out as a tool of financial judging. So but in case of Mr. X, he says marry me, she says no way, run away, manage yourself first. Now I hope I'm not trying to be so much funny, but the next up comes is the importance of reporting. Reporting is one of the most key elements of it, because they need to be a standard communication standard. Now example this, take example, there are three people, kid, wife and husband. Now they all went to see a game. They didn't have money to see the game from inside, so they stood behind a wall, because husband being the tallest, he could see the games. He could see the game very clearly. The wife could not see it properly, and the kid was left crying. So what did they do? They found some 3 boxes of DHL nearby. Now this is the problem, and this is how I will report you the importance of reporting. Now come the first key step which they did was to communicate. Reporting is very important in terms of communication, because reporting starts from communication, because if there is no communication, there cannot be no standard bridge between them. So first of all, they communicate, and there have to be a level of trust, because if there is no trust between the thing, and if reporting is not done in a proper way, there will be no trust. So reporting is the way to communicate, reporting is the way to build trust. And once they have planned, once they have talked, then comes the main plan. Ooh. And now finally they solved the problem. They had 3 boxes of DHL, they had 3 boxes of post, they put 2 under the kid, 1 under the mom, and the husband stayed there, and now they all could see the football. And this is a part of problem solving. Now reporting can help us to solve problem. And it's really not that. I hope I tried my best to make you understand. Even if you didn't understand, you can ask Allah more about it, or you could find me on Facebook and try to ask me. These are just normal ways I told you the importance and why these all things came into. So this is why, if you have to run any of your project, if you have to run any of your initiative, you have to make sure you have to plan well, you have to keep well, and you have to report well. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Good. Thank you.
इन्हों रुको, स्टॉप था करो, चल दी भैया.